All right. So first thing we got to get out of the way, apparently, is the Woody Allen response to us specifically. Yeah. He responds to
Hold for Everything.
He did a CBS interview where he responded to the documentary, and from what I understand is that's not it, Jess. That was from February of.
Listen.
Just if you. Anyway, what he did was he obviously denies everything. He says that. What's the daughter's name? Not Sunyi. Dylan. He claims that Dylan. He's saying. So it's probably like it's an amazing response. He's saying that Dylan believes what she's saying, even though it's not true. So he doesn't negate what she says, so he doesn't come off as an asshole, because he's not like, oh, she's lying. He just thinks that she was trained so well that she now, 30 years later, believes in what she's saying. And that is maybe the greatest argument from a pedophile that I've ever heard. Not that I've heard a lot of arguments from pedophiles, but that's top tier. Doesn't get any better than that. Because if you're somebody that's on the fence, you're like, oh, you know what? That kind of makes sense.
No,
Does it?
Doesn't.
Well,
Eric.
I'm okay. No. I'm not on the fence. No. What I'm saying is, oh God. What I'm saying is, if let's say she's not lying. But if I coach someone over time, would they not eventually just believe it themselves?
No.
Oh, okay. That's it? Okay.
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, it's possible, but his track record proves that, like, I don't know. I follow the evidence.
No, I understand all that. But what I'm saying is, if I were to coach a child from the day they were born, meaning,
but that's not what happened in her case.
Okay, that's what we believe. But what I'm saying is,
so you're telling me that someone.
I'm saying if
was
Mia
like
put it in her head.
When Dylan was an infant.
I'm saying if Mia put it in her head when she was a young kid up until she grew up, at some point she's eventually probably just going to believe the lie, no?
Well, but that just negates everything we know about this. Like, it wasn't something like Dylan came for, like, basically it would have to be an absurd amount of effort for something that at the end of the day you can't really gain anything from. Mm-hmm. Like, because clearly it hasn't hurt Woody Allen.
No.
Like, clearly no one actually, like, not no one, but enough people don't care that he might have, fucking molested a child.
It's not might have, he did.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter to some people. So, like, the idea of, like, let's coach up this whole thing to zero results it's silly. The idea that, like, this is a huge ploy against him, it's like, we've known this about him. For years, we've known he's a fucking creep. Like, there's nothing, it just doesn't matter, apparently.
And now he has children with Sunyi, right?
Probably.
Am I wrong?
But she's the key piece here. Like, okay, you can say that he didn't do anything to Dylan. Fair enough. Give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Then explain his wife. Like, it doesn't, like...
Well, the people that are yelling at us, the way that they explain it is the same way they explain it in the documentary, is that he never really hung out with them. He was never around. He never wanted to be around. He chose not to be around. I'm explaining what the argument is.
That's so...
He was never around. Obviously, it's fucking weird because it's impossible to have a girlfriend and just never see their
girlfriend
kid.
With children.
A girlfriend with children. You just, it's impossible. For 10 years,
but is statutory rape not a thing? Is that not a real thing?
No, it is. It absolutely is.
So then, like,
but it might not have been during that time. Okay. I have no idea what the laws are. They change a lot and they're different from state to state, which is a weird thing.
Yeah, I know here is 18, some places 16.
Yeah, and some places even I think it's 14.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in specifically the United States, but there's no federal like regulation of
No,
it.
there
is
should be.
that. Well, that's what I was getting at. Like, it's weird that it's a state by state thing.
So
Of all the things, it's like you could just the state is just like 13's good enough, I guess. Like,
So if there was evidence though on Dylan's part, would he even be able to get in trouble at this point? Because
Statute of limitations, I think, varies too from state to state.
Yeah.
I think.
where's he living now?
I'm gonna assume California.
So I mean, that's ballsy to still live in the States. But I guess if you left,
it hasn't really changed. Like I said, everyone knows he's a creep. So and it hasn't really changed like any of his life for decades. Why would he suspect
right?
like that something's going to happen now?
Is he just done? Do you think he ever makes a film again?
I'm certain that he's probably already doing that.
He had the Selena Gomez. I don't think the Selena Gomez movie came out
Because of everything going on.
Yeah.
Well, no, Tim. I can't say his last name. Timothy Chalamet. Is that his last name?
Yeah, Chalamet.
Chalamet. Him and Selena Gomez did a Woody Allen movie, and there
Okay.
was so much backlash because of what they support. And doing a movie with him goes against all of the things that they preach. So they got a lot of backlash, but I don't know if the movie's gonna come out or if it like did here late. Let's find out.
That movie's probably amazing. Timothy Chalamet. Chalamet. I hate that kid.
I love him. I think he's so cute, but I shouldn't say that because I think he's younger than me. So I'm the female Woody Allen.
There was I think some comedian talked about that. Just like, you know, we give shit, like, I can't remember who it was like, we give shit to men all the time for like fawning over like these young girls, these young pop stars and all this shit. But then like I go out to brunch with my friends, and this is years ago, and Timothy Chalamet is like 16 or 17. And they're like all doing the same shit for Timothy Chalamet. And it's just like, I'm also there. It's just, it's the exact same thing.
Well, Katy Perry got in trouble or some shit on like American Idol.
I saw that.
She, like,
That was actually nasty, though. She made him kiss her.
Yeah.
He kept saying no.
I mean,
and she was like,
but to be, I don't think he said no.
yes,
though.
he did. He did. He said no multiple times. That's
Yeah.
why it was creepy. Otherwise, I would have been like, oh, okay.
I don't know. I honestly, like, if nobody had said anything, I would have watched that and been like, oh, that was cute. Like, because he had never, Jake, if you hadn't seen it, like,
I don't know.
Basically, the kid is auditioning, and I don't know how old he is. I think he was of age. I don't think it was anything crazy. He might have been 17, 18, or maybe that's where, like, the disparity is, but whatever. Katy Perry went to go, she found out that he had never been kissed by a girl. So after his audition, sorry, I don't know.
So Elle Fanning and Jude Law is in this movie, too.
Dang.
Yeah. But it doesn't say what the name is.
Does it happen to be Saw 10?
Yeah, see, Timothy Chalamet, after Timothy Chalamet got all the backlash, he said he was going to donate his entire salary to different organizations. Like, they got a lot of backlash.
You
for it.
donate shit.
Probably not, but